Hi there Capricorn, thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 28th of July. The two planets which have the greatest influence this week are Venus and Jupiter. Let's just explore Jupiter first of all. It continues to combine with the Sun on Monday, and that could lead to some kind of financial fortune around a business project, if you're looking to raise capital, or perhaps if you're looking in terms of any kind of mortgage. These two together can still be helpful in that regard. Someone could be generous unexpectedly towards you. That's Jupiter's influence at the start of the week. But from Tuesday, Venus makes a fine angle to your ruler of Saturn. And one particular friend just seems to go up in your estimation day by day this week. This person may not be hugely flamboyant. They could be someone who in some ways runs a little bit on the dull side, but what you like about them is you appreciate that they're genuine, that they're really solidly there for you, and they can be a great partner in some kind of enterprise or hobby and interest that you have. It's also possible that one friendship that you've had a person that you've known for some while can become even more solid in this regard too. However, ironically, someone closer to home may prove very tricky to get along with. This could be a flatmate, it could be someone you live with in the family. They can be very erratic, or perhaps it's you. 1 minute wants to be close, the next minute you need your space, which is a bit confusing for people to understand. I think the chances are this influence will come outside of you, and you may be reaching out as diplomatically as possible, but someone keeps changing their mind. Perhaps it's about a close romantic tie. Now Mercury moves into Leo on Thursday to join up with the Sun and Jupiter, but it is exactly side by side with Jupiter. Again, that can be very good for you from a commercial viewpoint or in terms of managing your resources shrewdly, and that's something you have a natural gift for anyway, and that's going to be brought to the fore. But the interesting thing is, both Jupiter and Mercury are going to be squaring up with Mars. And Mars is in a part of your horoscope which is a lot more random. It gives you a kind of need to be a bit more independent and perhaps just in some ways keep your options open. And it may be that when it comes to your love life, however much you are really attracted to someone, that for now you just may want to just not make an absolute decision around this. And if that's the case, certainly don't beat yourself up. There's a fine link between Mars and Neptune as this week draws to a close. If you have a conversation about this, as long as you're sensitive to the other person and listen to how it feels for them, I think you will come out of this situation okay. It doesn't have to be catastrophic, but there may be a little bit of niggle around your freedom and what other people expect and want from you, which could be a bit more than you're prepared to give at the present time. But keep up the diplomacy, and that will help you to come through this week. So that's how Jupiter and Venus are going to be big influencers, and it's going to be an interesting one. Thank you for joining me. Good luck, and goodbye for now.